Så da kunne vi ikke på flyet i går. Etter en lang, ekkel natt på Alicante med den rare mannen. En ting jeg må lære meg, det å, som jeg sier da, if it walks like coke, talks like coke, it's coke. And I was, he was so weird. And for some reason, I blab with everyone. All kinds of people, I blab. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, so you saw the video where I'm telling him to... I didn't say fuck up because he wasn't aggressive. He was just keep poking my face while I tried to sleep. And next morning I was like, I had to get security on him because he refused to leave me alone. And I realized he is not gonna leave me alone. So I flipped, and I had no choice to say, go to the security and say, you need to do something about that guy. And you hear my speech, but it's in Norwegian. He's Swedish. But the gift he left me, those videos, where he's clapping his hands and doing this he's some of the strangest creature, and I think I needed that. As soon as I was out of that apartment, guess what happened? Just talking with you guys, because I was like, why do I feel like there is a knife in my heart? Why do I take this so rough? Like everyone's turning on you. Why is it so rough? And I always ignore videos about healing your inner child. Like, what's that? What bullshit is that? But I realized that is exactly the part I haven't healed from childhood. And so maybe it was meant to be that I will keep attracting situation like that, or assume that it's only a matter of time before people will, I have to look like I look like now. Honestly, I think I look great for my age. Professor Jack, and believe it or not, the haircut is from the mother of the landlord. A really cool lady. But it turns out I feel I can't put my finger on why certain people want to, some are like, oh my God, Raven, you rock, while some people are like, shit, and they will make up all sorts of crazy stories. And I tell you, you don't have to make up crazy stories about me, because talk to me and I will serve you stories from real life, which is far more crazy than the one you invent if you want entertaining. So after just going online, time went fast. It turns out the taxi had been there since 8 o'clock, but I didn't know. So I go out. I left the key. I filmed it. I left it in the fitness box. And I thought I was... Then I went out. I take out one of the boxes. And I locked myself out. And I was like, fuck me, Lord Jesus. Oh, you know, why do, sorry, boys in the hood here are responding to my lady boys. Yeah, so, could you... I was portraying the worst, like I had to... I was thinking, there's no way I'm gonna call any one of those guys, except Salva. And guess what? He picked up the phone. I said, Salva, please, can you come up and lock me and lock myself out? And I'm literally running away from here now. I can't stand these people anymore. And he said, yeah, no problem. And we got to speak, and he had no clue. And he also was fed up. He recently sent them a big message that they steal from me and him. They can't be bothered to buy their own shampoo. He said, I noticed that my... you can ask, I can give you some, but I cannot provide the entire psychiatric institution here with, but because it's expensive. Yes. And I was like, I was buying like this goofy soap to wash my clothes with, and usually I buy the Naturaleza nice one. And I was just like, wow, I can't remember washing that much. So not only are these people smashing, acting like pigs and not owning up to it, but they are also stealing. Well, if it was gold and silver, but there have been people in my room, and there is some silver gone. But innocent until, yeah. So anyway, he came out. And I was like, oh. Got to the airport, and everything was fine. Actually, I repacking from my storage. I have a shop, but yeah, a guy, a funny taxi driver. He was also like me, like a blah blah type. So we blah blah. Talking about really indecent things, which clearly we both had a good laugh, and that's when I met this lunatic. So the entire night was a big test, but I thought, at least I get to look back at these videos, and every time I look at him doing some Russian polka or the Katak dance, smack, and when he's he's going backwards, this guy. I'm not saying his name, I'm not going to be that mean, but he lifts his, because he was quite flexible, but I wouldn't brag about it like that unless you go out in a full split. So, and half a bottle of vodka. And the next day it was like nothing happened. But when he lifted his leg like that in the video, I crack myself up every time. He's so weird. So it went from that I laughed my ass off till that I had to talk to him like I was his mom. And I was, but I wasn't mean or anything. You can hear for yourself in the video in Norwegian. I'll see if I can get it text or translated. But it's just, I'm not your mom, I'm not. And the next day, he would claim that I had been lusting for him. Yeah, because he's my type. No comment. Finally landing in Amsterdam, and after running around like I have the devil on my ass, finally I was here yesterday. And now you probably think, why are you still here? Well, turns out because of the Indian visa rejection, because my passport wasn't funky enough, and my profile picture, I'm too pretty, clearly. Yeah, these people are bastards. The people who work there, they're bastards. Sorry. Because there's something called customer service. These people don't know what that is. They have no clue what customer service means. So for them to just answer, that you can't call them. You will talk to a robot. So I say, I spoke to Nav in Norway, and they're chill people. Everyone are talking shit about Nav in Norway, but they're chill. They're helpful and sweet. But when you call the Indian government, you have to talk to a robot. And if you want the real answers, and can I get one, because I'm paying a lot of money here. Well, you have to pay them before they answer your questions. So I sent them many emails. So when I came up here yesterday, I said, because they would stop me and say, you don't have visa. I said, no, that's why my next ticket is to Nepal. Never say never, because last year I said I'm never putting my foot back in Nepal. And that hurt. So they said, well, without visa we can't bring you to Delhi. I was like, yeah, but I'm not staying in India. I'm just picking up my suitcase and I'm going to Kathmandu. Yep, but you need a visa to pick up your suitcase. And trust me, when the old Amsterdam airport, it was the size of my old apartment. The new airport is like walking around in New York City. Almost like Bangkok. It's big. In that sense, I had an interesting night. And I've been, let's say, washing, cleaning myself on the important parts. Brushed my teeth, changed my shirt, washed my face. And yesterday I had to purchase a new ticket. So this idea of I promised to come back for my family and pick up my suitcase, blah blah blah. It was a very expensive idea, but when only sleeping on the floor. I have a yoga mat and I have that blanket from Nepal. And I had to use those, you see those funky socks? Thank God. It's freezing here. I was so exhausted when they sent me away yesterday. But I wasn't surprised. So I have a good feeling now this time. I shouldn't have, because the 2-3 last trips I've had to Asia has been quite challenging, and real professional astrologers, they have warned us. And if it wasn't for the fact that I have no choice but to be on the move, I'd be home and I put the helmet on. So I had to call, bless my beautiful stepfather, and €225 to get a new ticket so I can go directly from Doha to Nepal. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, I wasn't very happy last night. I was thinking, shall I kill myself like a samurai or jump from the building? Or, I was so exhausted. So exhausted. And so today when I spoke to them, I was happy again, because now I got a new ticket, thanks to my father. It was a messy system. And I spoke to these people, and I have to apologize, because I've been judging Qatar very hard. Like effing assholes, all of them. But it's really not like that. The system is the system. And when she couldn't help me yesterday is because the system was locked. And still, the fact that her job was done, she would still stay there. A beautiful Nubian queen. And so we would call them, things got fixed, and I went to, I don't know, there's no bed around, so I went to the floor close to where we can charge the batteries. So soon, I suppose, they are getting ready here, so I'll finish off how this, Misfits t-shirt. I started to attract you know, the blue kind of thing I talked to you about, the blue. I'm getting good at this. But yeah, the funny part was that when I talked to them and they said, good luck, and so happy to see that everything went okay. Because it's not Qatar. It's people individually are jerks. And sometimes they are jerks because they have a bad day. And the girl that was helping me today with the luggage, she took so good care of me to make sure that I didn't have too much, and she would help me pack. She was so beautiful. I would adopt that girl, you know? So I felt so bad for being so harsh. Because the people who work for Qatar is not the same people as the company. But the moment I said, like kind of 20 minutes into the pointer, the moment I said, yeah, I'm the smiling pessimist now, because something is going to go wrong again soon. Can you guess how many minutes it took? Less than 5 minutes. So I had a very big trolley, of course, as usual, and I troll it back to where I'm, you know, you check in the luggage, and boom, there it went. Everything just all over the floor. Stupid me. I'm so tired. I can't think. So when I said, yeah, I'm just waiting for the next thing to fuck itself up. Don't say that, guys. Don't say that. Find something else to say. So now I have protection from, I think, each religion on earth. The evil eye thingy, the pentagram, and ancient Jewish it's spell. I can't see it here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Here we have all the. This is an ancient, like, Jewish with the archangels, including Samuel, the devil. So, but yeah, things are starting to happen. So I should, so I don't risk one night here and another 300,000, you know, gone. So yeah. That's the update from my vlog, and hopefully very soon, after taking a piss, I will be in Doha in a few hours, and tomorrow evening, if things go as planned, I already booked. Tomorrow evening I will have a bed and Wi-Fi. So that's the life of a traveler, guys. If you think, oh, I want to travel the world, it's so romantic, think twice. If you have a house, hold on to it, baby. Hold on to it. And sometimes a vacation can be more than enough. Have a nice day.